So I've already made a video on this topic, but I felt like I didn't really properly explain some of my thoughts because I literally just woke up and said, yeah, I want to make a video on this. And while, yeah, I'm actually doing the exact same thing now, I think I actually have some new things I want to bring up. Now, before I actually do get into that, if you guys haven't, please consider looking at my last two videos because I put a lot of effort into them. They're probably my best videos I've made, but they're also the videos people have seen the least. Like, they're performing pretty bad, which sucks. So if you haven't seen those, please consider doing that. And with all that being said, let's just head into it. So as I said, I have actually made a video on this topic, but I feel like, as I said earlier, didn't really properly explain my issues with it. So Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is obviously out, and there's a lot of issues with the game. Now, I'm going to be talking about a similar thing as to what I did last time, but I actually want to talk about other things as well. So in terms of gameplay and handling of characters, especially their deaths, I think that is a major flaw when it comes to this game. Most people, if not all people, are pretty unsatisfied with this game, I find. Content creators as well as just, regular people that are just playing the game for fun and, sort of posting reviews or anything like that online. I believe this game has a 26%, I can't remember what on, but it was some type of website, but 26% of people liking your game is obviously not very good. So I feel like we can see at the moment that refunds for this game, searches for refunds, are out of this world. They're I think it was 700% or something. There's a lot of people trying to get this game back, even before it was coming out, when stuff was getting leaked, or when the game came out for early access. People saw what was happening and they were I do not want that, which obviously fair enough. Now, I will say, before I do any more of this video, I don't own the game because of the reasons I'm going through, but I might get it later on just to test it out. Now, I feel we should talk about the, most controversial thing, and that's the handling of the death of basically all of the DC characters. So the DC characters, the Justice League characters. Now, I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman, bloody hell, gets a pretty good send-off as far as I've seen. I didn't actually really see her death. I've just been told that, so, I'll just believe what the internet tells me for this case. But Flash, Green Lantern, Superman weren't handled that well from what I've seen. Now, I obviously didn't mention Batman because he's going to get his own part. Batman is just, oh my god. No, the way they handled Batman is pretty insulting, actually. That was the main point of the last video I actually made, was that I talked about a few other things, but the main point was the handling of Batman and how they absolutely fumbled it. I think that he deserved a lot better. Now, it obviously has it plays a large part that it was Kevin Conroy, because it was his last performance in a video game as Batman. And when he's voiced the character throughout the Arkham series, obviously excluding Origins, but still, played this character for nearly a decade in the series. Obviously, he's played Batman for, way more than a decade in other media, but he's played this character for so long, and then they kill him off in this way, which I find to be incredibly insulting. And as I said, what makes it even worse is that Kevin Conroy has passed away. So this is his final role in the series. This is the last time we get to see him in this video game series, and this is how they sort of treat it, which is absolutely bonkers, I tell you that. It's crazy to me how someone couldn't look at this death and say, yeah, that's fine, we'll send that out. because I feel like everyone would know this ending isn't okay and it's going to make people upset. Now, I did say at the start that like I wanted this video to talk about more things, and that is true, but it is actually the same in that it's unscripted, just my thoughts, and there's a bird outside which is pissing me off because it's really loud. Anyways, I think that this game was rushed. Now, when I say rushed, I mean, like, we know this game was delayed, like, a lot of times. I'm pretty sure it was meant to come out in 2023, but I don't see any, like, noticeable differences from, like, things we had then. Like, it's honestly crazy. Now, I'm not going to say Gotham Knights is a better game, but I do actually own Gotham Knights, but Gotham Knights is fucking annoying, I will say that. So I'm not going to say Suicide Squad's worse because I don't have it, but just based on reviews we can see, I mean, it technically is a worse game. It's weird to see that this game actually came from Rocksteady, because when you look at their track record, like Asylum and City, they were both like very highly rated, like in the 90s. Even Arkham Knight, I think, got like an 87, so that's not bad. And then you have it drop to... This score isn't like Rotten Tomatoes like website, but I think it was just on like from like Google reviews or something. It has 26%, which is pretty sad, and I think pretty telling, because I find it weird. I just made a weird noise then, I don't know what that was. I feel like if you're gonna delay a game, you have to at least make sure it's up to par, make sure it's good, because I feel like they didn't do that, like, whatsoever. I think the game is unfinished. I think that the characters are handled poorly. I don't think people even wanted a game like this, to be honest. I was looking forward to another Arkham game, and saying that this takes place in the Arkhamverse isn't really enough to justify me buying it, because it's not Batman. Like, we're all fans of Rocksteady because of their Batman games. So for them to not only kill him off in this way, but make his character like a joke and have the Suicide Squad be the main characters is really such a weird decision. I don't know why they wanted to make a Suicide Squad game. I really don't really see, like, it could be because of like the Suicide Squad, like, I guess themed sort of like movies from the past couple years. Maybe they wanted to, you know, do something with that, but I just don't think the characters in the Suicide Squad are interesting enough to hold up a whole game on their own. Now, obviously, you might disagree, and I honestly don't know much about the Suicide Squad because I don't really care about them, but either way, I don't think they were like a good choice to be the main protagonists. I guess you could say antag, I don't really know, but still, main characters of this game. Now, the idea they should have gone with, I think, is a Justice League game, like completely scrap the Suicide Squad. If not, at the very least, definitely just another Batman Arkham game, because we know those games would sell a lot better than this one is. And even though like a lot of people from original Rocksteady have actually left, I feel like they'd still do a pretty decent job at making an Arkham game, because this isn't an Arkham game, right? They can say it's in the same universe, but it's not. I know a lot of people, and that includes myself, just aren't counting this in the same sort of, not timeline, the same like series. It's not in like the same continuity as the Batman Arkham games. It's just not. So for me, the series ended with Knight, and if they make another Batman Arkham game that's good, then we'll keep it going. But for now, like, as usual, I'd love to know what you guys think. Like, do you think they handled any of the characters well? Where do you see Rocksteady going from here? Because I'm actually curious, because I have no idea how they're going to recover from this, because when people are wanting a refund from your game, a refund because your game is so booty cheeks, I feel like you can't really, like, I'm pretty sure they've been doing some sort of like damage control, you know, saying that there's like more, I don't know if it was more scenes, I feel like there was something about like how there'll be more of Batman later on, but to me, they've already fucked up so bad, it really doesn't matter. So consider leaving a like and subscribing if you, I can't say if you like this game, because I don't think many people do, so I'm not really going to grow from this one. Maybe just subscribe if you if you're new to the channel, you like Batman Arkham, I have like 20, I think, videos on Batman Arkham in a playlist, so if you want to check those out, please consider doing it. That bird outside's pissing me off, so I'm going to leave now. Have a good day, everyone.